it is good news. Good news for Natchez, for Adams County, for Southwest Mississippi, and for the whole state of Mississippi. Today, we are announcing that Elevance Renewable Sciences, an Illinois company, is locating operations here in Natchez. Elevance has acquired the former Delta Biofuels facility and plans to convert it into a biorefinery that will create specialty chemicals from renewable sources, what are called oleaginous, right? I could get past oleomargarine, but you're going to find these are chemicals that go into makeup, that go into detergents, can be used in motor fuel, but into a wide variety of products. Instead of being petrochemicals, they're going to be made from soybean oil, canola, palm, and other kind of natural oils. The good news is in the next 5 years, Elevance will invest $225 million in their facility in Natchez. They'll create about 300 construction jobs and 165 permanent jobs in Natchez over the next few years. One of the things that we have tried to do in my administration is to, Mississippi hadn't given up on manufacturing. But what we have focused on is advanced manufacturing with advanced materials. This is another example of that. This company takes a patented process that in fact was a process that won the Nobel Prize. Olefin metathesis. Metastasis. Just as I said. But this literally Nobel Prize winning process allows you to have a catalyst that will convert these materials to the equivalent of petrochemicals that can be used in all sorts of products, from personal care, fuels, lubricants, and other specialty chemicals. These products outperform traditional products in a lot of ways. The scented candle keeps the scent and fragrance longer. Detergents clean better in cold water, which saves energy, as well as reduces the amount of detergent you use. And all this is accomplished through a use of natural, renewable oil feedstocks that are available here in Mississippi or can be brought to Natchez on the river or by rail. The investors here include such groups as the Texas Pacific Group and Cargill, companies that have huge experience in this sort of thing. In a minute, you're going to get to meet Kaylin Johnson, who is the CEO of Elevance. And I want to say, since I don't get to introduce you, welcome. She's from Salt Lake City, has lived in Chicago for 20 years, and she thinks the weather today is nice. Greg and I got the no coat, no tie ordered. Daryl, I don't know what happened to you and the mayor. You must not be on somebody's list, is all I can figure. This is going to be a great partnership, and Kaylin, I will tell you, you will learn, as you've already learned, Mississippi, Adams County, and Natchez are great partners. And we want to be part of your success. This is good news for all of Southwest Mississippi, not just for Natchez. I want to thank Congressman Harper, who you're going to hear from in a little bit. You know, job creation is a team sport. And we've got a great team. Senator Cochran, Senator Wicker, Congressman Harper work with us through federal programs that are available here. I've seen some of your legislators here. I saw Bob, I saw Robert, I saw Sam Mims. I want to thank them. Through a program created by the legislature, we're making a $25 million loan to Elevance, and they are investing more than $200 million. Those are kind of deals I like, where we put up less than 10% of the money, and we get a great big return in the process. The state is also going to be involved in some upgrades for the port, and we'll be working with Natchez and with Adams County on those upgrades, Darryl, which we appreciate. I mentioned earlier, the port is an important part of this because a lot of the raw material, the feedstock, will come here on the river. And so we are glad that Elevance noticed that and noticed our inherent advantages here. I want to thank Chandler Russ. I knew you wouldn't be hard to spot, Chandler. We talk about job creation team sport. Let me just say to you, at the end of the day, businesses like Elevance or Toyota, they don't pick Mississippi. They pick a town. They pick a community. And that Elevance chose this community, not just Natchez, but Adams County and Southwest Mississippi, is a credit to what can be done here. And I want to tell you, there's going to be more to come if we'll keep working together like we did on this. So, Chandler, thank you, Sue. Thank you, ma'am, very much. And the last thing I would like to say to you is, in my 8 years as governor, I have said, in fact, Sam, at the State of the State address twice, a lot of people in the state say to me, golly, economic development is hard to Delta. And the area that I have felt like we needed to focus on the most has been Southwest Mississippi. And the federal prison here and this facility, I just want you to know there are other things that we are still working on. Some of them, like Rentec, that we invested in years ago that still hadn't come to fruition. But I am absolutely confident that they will. And being with you and seeing you on this not so pleasant day just reminds me of why I believe so much in Natchez. Thank y'all.